Hello and greetings, Uncle Tech here. This is continuation from previous episode on comparing some of these filters. The link to previous episode can be found in the description below. So basically this is how I'm going to remove the paper filter from the holder. Some of them I cut off and some of them I just tear them right off. It depends on the amount of glue holding on to the paper. Some can be easily torn off and some are really tough to remove. First would be Honda A. The filter element is not bad, but definitely not original. This is made in Thailand, which we should expect substandard quality compared to original Honda filters. However, for a monthly product, it is quite a disappointment to me. I've yet to establish if this is real or fake. Thickness is 0.4 mm. Next is Honda B. Supposedly it is original. Does look authentic, but quality does seem suspicious. Slightly better than Honda A, but not as good as some of the OEMs, which you will see later in the video. Thickness overall is around 0.4 mm. Oh yeah, the anti-drain valve that is orange is supposed to indicate that it's made of silicone. I cannot really tell whether it's really silicone because, like everything else, it can be fake too. I would say most of this orange valve does feel like silicone. Hemp or HAMP. Another product from Thailand which have mediocre quality. Almost same like the other two filters shown before. Not exactly great quality. For its price, I think you can use it without issue, as long as it is not fake like the next filter. Yeah, the filter thickness is also 0.4 mm. Now, the dreaded Honda C. This is totally a piece of poop. Can't believe people actually trying to make profit out of something so cheap. Every corner that can be cut is used to reduce the cost for this filter, except of course the outer shell, which need to look like it is the real deal. Look at that, even the glue is like not done properly, and yeah, it can be easily peeled off. And the thickness, worst of them all, 0.3 mm. Next up is Bosch. This is made in Vietnam. The paper filter is very well glued to the holder, making it very hard to remove. I had to use some force to pull it out. You can also see the paper filter texture. Looks more like a filter than just paper. Filter thickness is 0.6 mm. Yeah, 0.6 mm. Filton oil filter that comes in a box. Another third-party OEM that is made better than those Honda branded filters. The amount of glue is good enough. Quality does look good also. Thickness of paper filter is around 0.5 mm, slightly 0.1 mm thicker than the Hondas. Wax P for Proton and Wax H for Honda. One comes in a better packaging and one does not. The upper screw-on part is different as it needs to fit its respective cars. Apart from that, on the inside, they are identical. The filter elements are the same. Both have the thickness of 0.4 mm. Last, the Osaka or OSK filter. On the outside, the packaging, the outlook, they all look pretty decent. Even the filter is glued very tightly to the filter element. Filter thickness is 0.7 mm, which is the thickest among all the filters. The quality of the paper filter actually very decent. Too bad it didn't have proper anti-drain bag and bypass valve. Here is a summary of the paper filter thickness. Top 3 is OSK, Bosch, Filton. The worst of them is, of course, Honda C. The rest are in the range of 0.4 to 0.5 mm. In this last section, we will look at the surface area of the filters. The measurement is done by calculating the length multiplied by width. I will not take into consideration on the filter thickness. I think the length times width is close enough for a not so scientific look into the filter surface area. Honda A is 290 cm square, while Honda B slightly, well, quite a bit longer, 631 cm square. Hemp, almost same as Honda A 326 cm square. Honda C a pathetic 94 cm square. Bosch longer. Wow, quite long, huh? 773 cm square. Filton, not too bad as well. 610 cm square. Next we have Wax P and Wax H. Both should be around the same length, one slightly longer than the other, 422 cm square and 459 cm square respectively. And last, OSK. This is by far the longest one, and it's at almost 1 meter, 936 cm square. The top three would be OSK, Bosch, Honda B, and the bottom, of course, Honda C. Looking at the price we pay for the surface area, the lower means it costs us less for each 100 cm square. Honda C, the fake, is by far the worst. We are paying almost 10 times what we pay for Bosch in terms of filter surface area. Personally, for me, I like Bosch the most. It is very well built with decent quality, and you get what you pay for. This is rubber. It's more elastic. And the worst, of course, Honda C. Look at the anti-drainback valve. I can easily tear it with one hand. Summing up, be very careful if you want to buy Honda branded filters. Make sure to buy them from official channels or reliable sellers. That applies for any other brand filter as well. To make it easier to avoid fake, just go for third-party branded filters. These third-party brands will not sacrifice too much on their quality because they need to look after their own brand. Apart from some design flaws, most of the third-party brands are at least equal or better quality than cheap Honda branded filters. That's all for part 2 of comparing filter brands. Hope it is a revelation to you as much as it is for me. Uncle Tech, peace out.